It's dinner time at the Vasquez home in Huntersville. Tonight's menu featuring traditional Mexican fare, quesadillas, avocados, and vegetable shrimp soup. While classic mariachi music plays from Alexa, brothers Moises and Sebastian kid around, as brothers often do, with a mix of English.
I need to be a little bit older to do it, Papi, like the school used.
And Spanish spoken at the dinner table. Toss in Prince, who's one very well-trained dog, and the Vasquezes are a lot like any other family. And just like many American families, the Vasquezes' daily routine was thrown into disarray when COVID hit back in March.
COVID has definitely changed the structure in our house more than anything.
It's been a stressful time.
It definitely hit us pretty hard. It hit us pretty hard in the way of adjusting to a new norm.
The boys managed to finish out last school year, but with remote learning continuing into this fall, adjustments only continued.
Thankfully, my oldest one knew how to access the system for CMS. My 8-year-old Sebastian had never gone into the system, never knew how to reply to an email, didn't know how to maneuver the online site, and neither did I never had to.
8-year-old Sebastian is now a 3rd grader at Barnett Elementary School.
I can take breaks after my work. I can do Epic. I can play with my toys for a little bit.
It hasn't been easy for him. It hasn't been easy for him to not see his friends or even meet the teacher. It's been tough.
13-year-old Moises is a 7th grader at nearby Francis Bradley Middle.
When we first did it, it was very kind of hard. But now that we've been doing it for a while, it's kind of easier now.
I saw Power School today. You did a good job.
And he doesn't need a lot of supervision. He's been doing great. He's been turning his work in. He's been putting the effort. On the contrary, he's been working more. Sometimes we got to tell him to get off the computer and come have dinner.
Father Joshua works for Atrium Health as a language access coordinator. With there always being a need for translators, he's been going into work every day. So the family was thrilled when Mother Claudia was allowed to work from home.
My manager emailed me immediately, even without me asking, and said, you can work from home moving forward, and we'll play by ear as this thing is so fluid.
So we had to kind of really sit down and strategize, okay, what are we going to do?
Working in HR for a major Charlotte corporation, Claudia had just been promoted before the pandemic hit, and that changed everything.
The travel was, put on pause. No one was traveling, which made it challenging. You're coming into a new role and you can't travel, you can't go anywhere.
But the hardest part for Claudia, trying to get acclimated to a new role, doing it remotely while also keeping an eye on the kids.
Sebastian's definitely, a lot of questions, and Mommy, I need help, and Mommy, they logged me off, because I had to use the restroom. They thought I wasn't paying attention, things like that.
Did you bother Mommy today a lot with questions?
But he's learned to pass notes through the door and ask for help. Or sometimes I'm working here and I can hear the teacher struggle with him, how to navigate the website, and so I'm having to step away and help him.
Yeah, because I have Messenger Kids and I can text her.
On top of all this, the Vasquezes moved during the pandemic, selling one house and moving into another. That added a whole new layer of stress to an already tense situation.
And we moved too, so in the middle of a pandemic, we moved too, so it was the packing, the moving, and that stress came along with, school and working. So, thankfully we're a little bit settled, but not quite.
The message at Barnett Elementary says it all. Welcome back, students. We missed you. With kids in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools now slowly returning to the classroom.
Now I'm going back to school on Thursday.
Sebastian, at least, is very happy to know that he's going back to the class. For me, I'm nervous because I don't know what to expect.
It's a day-by-day thing, yeah.
While weekdays have certainly been hectic and unpredictable these last 8 months, the evenings at home at least bring a sense of normalcy. Simple things like family dinners, unloading the dishwasher, and getting some quality family time in front of the television are all welcome normalcies in an otherwise abnormal time. For Carolina Impact, I'm Jason Terzis reporting.